Did you know that nearly 1 in 4 people experience intense anxiety or stress when dealing with money? Imagine having all the tools to manage your finances, but still feeling trapped in a cycle of fear and uncertainty. What if the problem isn't just the numbers, but how you think and feel about money? In this video, we're diving into the hidden side of money management, money disorders. We'll explore the emerging field of financial therapy and behavioral finance and uncover how these can help you break free from unhealthy patterns and take control of your financial well-being. What are money disorders? When we think of mental health, we rarely connect it with money. Yet, money disorders are real psychological conditions that affect thousands of people every day. Just like an addiction, these disorders can cause significant damage, leading to compulsive spending, financial avoidance, or even hoarding. Studies show that nearly 20% of Americans exhibit behaviors consistent with money disorders, behaviors that can have serious long-term effects on mental health, relationships, and financial security. Exploring financial therapy. Financial therapy is a new and evolving field that blends traditional therapy with financial planning. The goal? To address the deep emotional and psychological roots of financial behaviors. Whether it's fear, shame, or anxiety surrounding money, financial therapy helps individuals explore these emotions and develop healthier relationships with their finances. Just like traditional therapy works on mental health, financial therapy provides tools and strategies to help you rebuild your financial life from the ground up. Did you know that 72% of people who receive financial therapy report a reduction in financial anxiety after just 6 months? It's not just about numbers, it's about changing your mindset. The role of behavioral finance. Behavioral finance explores the reasons behind irrational financial decisions. Have you ever made an impulsive financial decision only to regret it later? Or maybe you avoided looking at your bank account for months because it made you anxious. Behavioral finance looks at how psychological biases, like overconfidence, loss aversion, or FOMO, affect our financial choices. Understanding these biases can help you stop the cycle of unhealthy behaviors and make better decisions. For example, take loss aversion. People are often more afraid of losing money than they are motivated to gain it. This fear leads them to sell investments too early or avoid taking necessary financial risks, ultimately harming their long-term wealth. Breaking down common money disorders. Some of the most common money disorders people struggle with include 1. Compulsive spending disorder. This condition causes individuals to feel an irresistible urge to spend money, often on things they don't need. It's similar to other addictive behaviors and can lead to debt and financial ruin. 2. Financial avoidance. In contrast, some people avoid dealing with money altogether. Bills pile up, debts go unpaid, and the anxiety surrounding money grows stronger. 3. Hoarding disorder. Some individuals hoard money and possessions to an extreme degree, living in deprivation despite having wealth because they can't bring themselves to spend or share. 4. Financial enabling. This occurs when a person enables poor financial behavior in others by constantly bailing them out or providing financial support without boundaries. Strategies for recovery and growth. Dealing with money disorders requires more than just a quick fix. It involves a comprehensive approach to understanding your behavior, emotions, and the patterns that have developed over time. Here's an expanded look at some key strategies for recovery and growth, aligned with financial therapy and behavioral finance principles. 1. Acknowledge the problem, confronting the root of financial behaviors. Recognizing that there's a problem is often the most challenging but critical step in addressing money disorders. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of change. This involves taking a candid look at your financial habits and identifying specific behaviors that are detrimental to your well-being. Self-reflection. Reflect on your emotional triggers. Are there particular situations, such as stress at work or family conflict, that lead to impulsive spending or financial avoidance? Journaling. Keep a financial diary where you log your spending habits, emotional states, and thought patterns. This can help you spot patterns that may have gone unnoticed. Identifying beliefs. Dig deeper into the beliefs you hold about money. Do you believe that money is inherently stressful or that financial success is unattainable? These core beliefs can shape your financial behaviors in powerful ways. By acknowledging these elements, you create a foundation for meaningful change. 2. Seek financial therapy. Financial therapy bridges the gap between psychology and financial planning. It recognizes that financial behaviors are often rooted in deep emotional experiences, such as trauma, shame, or childhood conditioning, and that addressing these emotional issues is key to changing unhealthy patterns. Understanding emotional triggers. A financial therapist will work with you to explore the emotional underpinnings of your money behaviors. For example, you may discover that compulsive spending is a way to cope with feelings of inadequacy or that financial avoidance stems from fear of failure. Behavioral change techniques. Therapists often use cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, to help modify destructive thought patterns and behaviors. For instance, instead of viewing financial challenges as insurmountable, CBT can help you reframe them as solvable problems, leading to healthier decision-making. Developing financial boundaries. Therapy can help you establish personal boundaries around money, whether that means learning to say no to lending money to family or setting spending limits for yourself. Financial therapy is not about teaching you how to budget, but about helping you understand why you struggle with money in the first place. It's an essential tool for healing your relationship with finances. 3. Use mindfulness techniques. Mindfulness is a practice that encourages you to stay present and aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. It's particularly useful for managing financial behaviors because it helps you pause and evaluate your actions before making decisions driven by emotions. Mindful spending. Before making a purchase, pause and ask yourself, why am I buying this? Is it a necessity, or am I driven by an emotional need? This pause creates space for more rational decision-making. Breathing exercises. During moments of financial stress, such as checking your bank account or paying bills, practice deep breathing to reduce anxiety and ground yourself in the present moment. This can prevent you from reacting impulsively. Daily financial check-ins. Set aside a few minutes each day to mindfully review your finances. This practice helps reduce avoidance and anxiety by making financial management a routine, low-stress part of your day. Research has shown that mindfulness reduces impulsivity and helps people develop a more balanced approach to decision-making, making it an effective tool for overcoming money disorders. 4. Set boundaries. For individuals who find themselves financially enabling others, whether through constant lending, co-signing loans, or rescuing loved ones from poor financial decisions, setting boundaries is crucial. This behavior often stems from a desire to help or an inability to say no, but it can lead to significant financial strain and perpetuate unhealthy dynamics. Communicate clearly. When setting boundaries, communicate your limits with clarity and compassion. Explain that while you value the relationship, you can no longer provide financial assistance. Internal boundaries. It's equally important to set internal boundaries, ensuring that you respect your own financial limits. Establish rules for yourself, such as, I won't lend more than a certain amount, or I'll only assist in emergencies. Practice assertiveness. Setting boundaries requires assertiveness. This might involve learning to say no without guilt or fear of damaging relationships. Financial therapy or assertiveness training can be helpful in building this skill. Healthy financial boundaries protect not only your finances but also your emotional and mental well-being. 5. Educate yourself on behavioral finance. Understanding behavioral finance can transform the way you approach money. Behavioral finance is the study of how psychological factors influence financial decision-making. Many poor financial decisions are driven by cognitive biases, such as overconfidence, loss aversion, or herd behavior, that lead us to act irrationally. Identify cognitive biases. Educate yourself on common biases like loss aversion, the tendency to fear losses more than we value gains. This can lead to overly cautious financial decisions, such as selling investments prematurely. Present bias, the inclination to prioritize immediate rewards over long-term benefits, which can lead to poor saving habits. Overconfidence, overestimating your financial knowledge, which can result in risky investments or poor budgeting. Apply behavioral insights. Once you recognize these biases, you can work to counteract them. For example, if you struggle with present bias, you might implement automatic savings transfers to remove the temptation to spend immediately. Use tools and techniques, behavioral finance strategies, such as commitment devices, locking yourself into future financial decisions, or creating default options. Automatically investing a portion of your income can help you overcome these biases and make smarter financial decisions. Understanding the psychology behind your financial decisions empowers you to make choices that align with your long-term goals. Conclusion. Overcoming money disorders is a process that involves more than just balancing a budget or saving more. It requires understanding the complex interplay between emotions, behaviors, and financial habits. By acknowledging the problem, seeking financial therapy, practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, and educating yourself on behavioral finance, you can create a healthier, more fulfilling relationship with money. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. Let's take control of our financial future together.